Hello, this is Patrick, and this will probably be my last campaign dowsing. I do this because it's sort of interesting to get feedback, but it's been very difficult because uh, the networks and the media are so small spectrum of what's happening. You can't get the truth there. Most of you always beat me up on that. But it's true. And we douse the media, and by and large, they're real dark. I mean, these are satanic type people running it and reporting it. So that's that. Okay, my final pick is roughly uh, Trump is going to win with 52% of the vote, and Hillary will get 39. That's after they give Hillary 11% of the vote. All right. So, and I think they get it from different groups. They get a certain percentage from Trump, and they're going to take some from the two other candidates, Johnson and the other gal, Stein. So it won't be, I'm not sure, I'm not really interested in it, but it's not going to be all from Trump, but it's going to, but they're going to bring him down. But if she's under 40, now I looked at the newscast of some of the networks the other day, and they, they just wrote him off. They said Trump should just leave the country. All his businesses are going under. And I'm sure they've heard his businesses. So anyway, that's my pick. My final dowsing, and I'm going to douse it one more time to see that. I'm going to go. Will Donald Trump win the election, November 8th, the presidential election? Yes. Will it be a big win? What's the definition of a big win? Is he going to win by more than 5 points? Yes. What's the probability he wins by 5 points? It's doing the answer is, yeah, it's pretty, yeah, it's going to happen. All right. It's a high probability. And what are the other things I was going to say? This a warning that I think they're going to just scream bloody murder on the networks when he wins. This is going to precipitate the economy a little bit. They're going to say, you voted for Trump, we're going to teach you a lesson. That's there. I did get the tower several times on the tarot cards for Trump when he wins. He gets the sun too. Say he wins, the sun. And I think, and I did some other, I don't know why. I I've never seen anything like this, you know, and they don't know that they're disempowering themselves. I'm talking about the media, and they shut everybody down. And people know instinctively, if we don't grab this opportunity, we essentially lost this country we used to know, where you can talk freely and openly. There's going to be a spiritual revival uh, with the young people eventually. They're going to turn their backs on the political corrections because they're going to recognize that it's a manipulates your emotions, and divides the genders, it divides the races. So they're going to see that. And I'm not sure how it's going to manifest. I am going in different directions myself. I think we're going to have a lot of help. We're going to have a lot of new technologies. And if Trump doesn't win, I mean, conceivably, they can just wake up and say Hillary won. You know, what do they care? They got all the power levers, and they can just have all the broadcasts and prove it. But it might be so overwhelming, as you knew. No, I said he had to win by 11%. Actually, to actually win by like 1%, to barely win, he had to win by 11%. So they know eyes are on him, and we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm not going to ramble up. That's my last broadcast of the election, and I hope you all do well. And just remember, if they do take it and they do steal it, at least the campaign has made everybody aware of the controlling mechanism that they are under, that they are not free, that this is being manipulated, and they're using all of us. And I think even if you look at the Republican, Democrats, and the Independents, all groups have become aware that our political process was not the way they said it was, that it was essentially manipulated all along the way. So that's really good. And I think there's no putting the Trump genie back in the bottle again, even if they do steal it. Let's say even if they grab 20%, which is possible because this is life and death to the paradigm, the power structure. They're not done yet, and they may retaliate against Wall Street. Just crash the stock market. They can go into the bond market. They can suppress the housing sales. They can just make up figures and print them in Wall Street Journal, and it's obvious that the Wall Street Journal and Bloomberg, these are fake business news, and they really don't say anything, and that's just where we are, and I hope you all do well, and I hope you have a good Christmas, and but that's my last video on the campaign. Unless I get a vision, I will report the vision. Okay, bye bye, thank you, and